Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Sometimes I walk around my house and think, what's that emotion I'm feeling right now? Is it joy? Is it a sudden urge for a grilled cheese? It's probably both. And that's why I'm so excited about today's video. We're diving into the wonderful world of Inside Out 2024. This movie is like taking a hilarious, heartwarming roller coaster ride through all our emotions. We've got joy, sadness, anger. Oh, anger. We've all been there. Fear, and of course, disgust. They're all here to remind us that it's okay to feel everything life throws at us. So grab your tissues, your comfy pants, and let's get started. One of the biggest takeaways from Inside Out is that every single emotion we have, even the ones that make us go, ugh, has a purpose. Think about it. Joy, she's the life of the party, right? Always upbeat, always looking for the positive. But then we have sadness. She helps us appreciate the good times even more. Anger? Well, anger might be a bit of a hothead, but anger is there to fight for what's right, to stand up for ourselves. Fear, as uncomfortable as it can be, keeps us safe from harm. And disgust? Disgust helps us avoid things that are bad for us, like that 3-day-old pizza in the back of the fridge. Inside Out reminds us that it's not about ignoring or suppressing certain emotions, it's about understanding them. Because when we understand them, we can actually use them to make our lives better. You know, life is full of surprises. And by surprises, I mean changes. Inside Out gets that. Remember when Riley moves to San Francisco? Talk about a big change. New city, new house, new school. It's enough to make even the most easygoing person feel a little, shall we say, emotionally jumbled. But here's the thing. Change is inevitable. It's going to happen whether we like it or not. The key is to learn how to embrace it, to see change not as an ending, but as a new beginning. It's like when you spill your coffee all over your new white shirt. At first you're devastated, but then you realize, hey, maybe this is a chance to finally try tie-dye. Okay, maybe not the best example, but you get the idea. Change can be good. Let's be real. Nobody likes feeling sad. It's like finding a raisin in your cookie, disappointing to say the least. But Inside Out reminds us that sadness, as much as we try to avoid it, is a natural part of life. And you know what? It's actually really important. Think about it. When we're sad, we tend to reach out to others for comfort. We let our guard down and allow ourselves to be vulnerable. And that vulnerability, that's what creates real, genuine connection. It's like when you're having a bad day and you call up your best friend. Suddenly, just hearing their voice, even if they don't have all the answers, makes you feel a little bit better. Why? Because sadness allows us to connect on a deeper level. So the next time you're feeling down, don't try to fight it. Embrace it. Let yourself feel the sadness and reach out to someone you trust. You might be surprised at how much closer it brings you. Ever notice how some memories can make you laugh and cry at the same time? Like that time you tried to bake a birthday cake for your friend and ended up setting the smoke alarm off? It's a disaster, but it's your disaster, and it makes for a great story at parties. That's because memories aren't just one-dimensional. They're like onions. They have layers. Memories are a tapestry of emotions, woven together to create the rich fabric of our lives. Inside Out brilliantly illustrates this by showing us how Riley's memories are a mix of joy, sadness, fear, anger, and yes, even disgust. The point is, our memories are complex and nuanced, just like us. They reflect the full spectrum of human experience, and that's what makes them so special. Just like you don't want to eat only pizza every day, although it's tempting, you don't want to let one emotion rule your life. It's all about finding that sweet spot, that perfect harmony between all those emotions swirling around inside us. Think of it like a basketball team. You've got your point guard, Joy, always looking for the best shot. Then you've got sadness, the one who helps the team regroup after a tough loss. And let's not forget anger, the powerhouse who isn't afraid to fight for the ball. Each emotion has its strengths, but none of them can win the game alone. It takes teamwork, communication, and a whole lot of practice to find that balance. And you know what? Sometimes we're going to lose our balance. We're going to trip, stumble, and maybe even fall flat on our faces. But that's okay. The important thing is to get back up, dust ourselves off, and keep striving for that emotional equilibrium. You know, we all go through tough times. Times when we feel overwhelmed, lost, and like we're drowning in a sea of emotions. And sometimes the bravest, strongest thing we can do is admit that we need a little help staying afloat. That's one of the most powerful messages in Inside Out. When Riley finally breaks down and admits to her parents that she's struggling, it's a pivotal moment in the film. It shows us that it's okay to not be okay, and that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of incredible strength. It's like when you're trying to put together a complicated piece of furniture. You can struggle with it on your own for hours, getting more and more frustrated, or you can swallow your pride and ask for help. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, having that extra set of hands makes all the difference. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, please don't be afraid to reach out. Talk to a friend, a family member, a therapist, anyone you trust. Remember, you are loved, you are worthy, and you are not alone. Well, there you have it. Inside Out 2024. A hilarious, heartwarming reminder that it's okay to feel all the feels. It's okay to laugh, to cry, to get angry, to be scared, and yes, even to be disgusted by that 3-day-old pizza. Remember, our emotions are what make us human. They color our world, connect us to others, and help us grow into the amazing individuals we were meant to be. So embrace your inner joy, your inner sadness, and everything in between. Now I want to hear from you. Which lesson from Inside Out resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Until next time, keep feeling, keep growing, and keep on being awesome. Bye.